Hello, beautiful heart. What's vibing today? How are you doing with this energy? So we had the new moon yesterday. Today, and yesterday was the pre-shadow of the eclipse. Today, that eclipse portal has opened. This is a 2-week time frame in between eclipses. So we've got this one that started with the new moon. In 2 weeks at the full moon, we will have another eclipse that will close this doorway. So all of the energy, as we've been talking about, has been leading up to this doorway. So this is a major time of transformation and change. This eclipse is really asking you to go within and make the changes that you have been calling in and needing. Many of us have gotten that wake-up call of, praying for change, this, that, and the other, but really not putting the action in. What do I mean by that? I mean, calling in for change and wanting change to happen, but then hiding in the house, not, socializing or talking with anybody. It's not one of those things. It's not like this is Christmas and Santa's gonna come down the chimney, and if you don't have a chimney, leave the door unlocked so he could come in. No, this is, you're gonna be working through the past, these fears, these doubts, the old ways of thinking. That's been the huge challenge. So this is a big doorway for you to really get ahead of yourself and get a handle on yourself with the way that you've been thinking, perceiving, seeing situations. I've been putting out the challenge to you daily that are you experiencing similar energies to the past? And if so, what is your inner dialogue around it? Yesterday I used the example of the weather, and I gotta open the window, sorry guys. That with, what am I trying to say about the weather? Sorry. We all know those people that you come across in your daily life, but whenever you ask them, oh, how's your day? Or, how was your weekend? Whatever. But the first thing out of their mouth to start the day is, oh, it's horrible. The weather's horrible. It's crummy, blah, blah, blah. Guys, be careful with that. You guys know that I have been talking about the power of your words, watching your words. Your word is your wand. I teach you about energy and qualifying energy. Guys, that is a huge tool to learn. If everything is energy and vibration, how do you work with that? Especially if that's not something that you're used to working with. Well, you learn what energy and vibration is. You learn how to qualify it. Because when you learn that your word is your wand and what you say is creating your reality, what you feel, you make real. So I'm not saying that the people that you're dealing with, they probably don't know the information that you know. And that's fine. And it's not so much that it's your place to tell them. No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is protect your energy. This journey is about you. And you are in the process of changing you. You're not here to change other people. You are here to change how you respond and interact with other people. You having the higher knowledge or knowing a bit more, knowing that idle words and negative, lower vibrational words when qualifying your day are statements. And guys, you don't believe me? Test it out for yourself. I put out a caution in doing that, but this is how we learn. I went through that too when I was learning this. I was like, really? Well, let me test it out. Holy moly. You guys know I'm a bit stubborn. So yeah, I tested it out a few times, kept proving it right to myself, which translates to I kept stepping in the poop pile and kept giving myself cosmic ass kickings till I finally went, okay, this is really real. I really need to be aware of what I say. So watch yourself if you've got people like that in your life, especially if it's family, close friends, spouse, whatever. But protect your energy. One of the things that you could do in situations like that is just not agreeing with it. I mean, you can't stop them from expressing how they want to express, and you're not supposed to. Everybody needs to be honored. But for me, when people do that with me, I don't really have a response. I'm just like, oh, okay. That's your truth. I hear people a lot, oh, it's horrible weather outside, it's crummy weather, it's raining, or it's this or that. Well, the other flip side to that is when it's rainy, we have rainy, gray weather, guess what? That's energy coming in. The rain is washing away energy. But if you're sitting there talking against it, guess what? You're not washing any of that energy away from you. You're attracting it. Okay, sorry. I have no idea why I just went off on that tangent. Somebody needed to hear that. So there you go. Moving on. Going into this eclipse energy as shapeshifter, which I love this card because shape-shifting really is about being able, kind of like what I was just talking about. We have these people in our lives, and just because this is how they choose to live their life doesn't mean you have to cut them off or have nothing to do with them. This is where that shape-shifting can come in handy. That when you're around these people, there's really not much for you to participate in regarding their conversations. But that doesn't mean you have to agree with them or give up yourself. Shape-shifting for me, a lot of it is a skill, learning to be around different people and in different situations while honoring your truth, your beliefs, and not allowing others' projected energy to affect you, not giving anything away, but you're not being deceitful either. You're just, that maybe they're not ready to hear the truth or whatever. So this is blending in to your surroundings, not saying things that are going to trigger somebody else regarding beliefs or what have you. Guys, hear me when I say this. On this journey, we need to learn this lesson that we're not the savior for anybody. We don't need to be. You guys know my background was Christianity. I was a Christian Pentecostal pastor. But it always kind of baffled me, and now, obviously, knowing what I know now, I do kind of make fun of it, was how it was drilled into us that we need to force our beliefs on other people and say that it's in the name of God, but if they don't act this way or do this way or stop doing this, they're going to hell. That's all bullshit. I mean, that's not what we're here for, okay? Meditate. What's the difference between prayer and meditation? Prayer is when you go in and you speak to God. Meditation is when you quiet your mind, you quiet your energy, and you allow God to speak to you. You go into meditation to hear and receive, not to go in and have audience with God, a deity, whatever you subscribe to, and sit there with your laundry list of what you need, your needs, wants, desires, and complaints. First of all, You really think God doesn't know what's going on? You don't need to tell him. They know. He knows. So that's the difference. If you're using meditation to have a two-way dialogue, you're not getting the benefits of meditation, because that's not what meditation is about. For those of you who are struggling with meditation at this time, know that that's okay. Learning to meditate really is a process, especially if that's not something you had been exposed to. For those of you who have that religious hangover, many of you were taught to shy away from meditation. Don't even do that, blah, blah, blah. Guys, in religion, here's one thing that I have found over the years to be true. If a religion is telling you to avoid it, don't do it, it's evil, blah, 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 there's a reason behind that, and it's not what they're saying. It's because whatever it is leads you to truth and freedom. It keeps you out of those 5 human habits of judgment, guilt, condemnation, blame, and shame. Okay? So there's your golden nugget for the day. Shadow. Yeah, this energy has brought up a lot of shadow work. This 4-month time period really brought up a lot of things. So you got to ask yourself, did you go in and do your deep shadow work? Doesn't mean that there won't be more to do or what have you, but we really saw the divide. The people who were shying away, not looking at, denying, and repressing any shadow work that needed to be done. And then the others that were like, okay, I don't really want to do it, but this is what I need to do. And went in. This is facing that lion on your path. How do you get rid of doubt and fear? You do the shadow work. So this eclipse is really honing in on that shadow work. If you were doing that shadow work, then the video cut off. If you've been doing the shadow work, then now you're ready for this 2-week period to really move and allow the changes, the unexpected changes that are coming in. You've been working towards it. You've been calling these in. So are you, going back to the beginning, are you qualifying your day that your unexpected good is now coming to you? Or are you qualifying your day, like I said earlier, oh, it's a horrible day, it's raining, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Guess what? You're going to get what you qualified. So watch your words. All right. King of Cups, the Magician, and the King of Wands. I love how this is here on the board, because I've got the King of Cups looking at the Magician. He's over here just, hey, I'm over here doing my stuff. And then we have the King of Wands. So both kings are looking at this Magician. So yeah, King of Cups, deep emotions. The King of Cups is an energy that, yes, they have deep emotions, but they're in balance. Their emotions are kept under wraps. This right here is saying, look, you are calling in change. You know that you are the magician in your life, the master alchemist. That's what this magician's about. Is alchemizing the energy, alchemizing situations and things. The King of Cups is now here because he's done his shadow work. He's no longer the Knight of Cups. He's now sitting here as the King of Cups going, you know what? I'm balanced. I understand what I feel I make real. So before I try to alchemize or manifest and create, I'm going to make sure my emotions are in a balanced place. My emotions and my passions, my ideas. So now we have the King of Wands over here, because the King of Wands is a very fiery, passionate, get things done type of energy. This is saying, you know what? You have done this work. You are now manifesting from a place of balance. Guys, no matter where you're at in your journey, this can be relevant. You know, some of you may be new on this journey. You may not have heard of shadow work 4 months ago. This may be new to you, but you have been listening daily, working on that inner dialogue, things like that. Guess what? That's part of the shadow work. You are doing it. So again, for those of you that are deeper into the shadow work, really ready, bringing in a completely different consciousness, to the ones that you're new at this, but you're still feeling this, you're feeling the change. It doesn't matter where you're at on your journey. It's relevant. It's all energy, and the energy can be relevant for all of us. How we experience it and how it plays out in our life, that's where the difference is. But look, getting yourself together, being self-responsible, aware of your words. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are brand new beginnings. It is a gift from the divine. This is abundance, material. So how can this translate? Career, work, business, entrepreneurship, all of those different things. This is saying, hey, the new is here. Don't be afraid to step out in the new. This card for me is all about build it and they will come. Your job is to build it. Your job is to show up as you. And the clients, the business, the numbers, whatever it is, it will show up for you. In between, we have the Five of Swords and then the King of Pentacles. Again, big abundance energy. King of Pentacles. This is definitely a Taurus card. Taurus rules finances. They are just natural with abundance. So if you're a Taurus watching this, and in this lifetime you have struggled financially, know that that is against your natural essence. That is part of that matrix programming. This is a lot of the stuff that you're working through. Most of it had to be worked through in your own mind, the way you perceive and see things. This Five of Swords is, yes, it can be about winning at all costs, arguments, fighting, distractions, things like that. For me, especially in this reading, this is like altered ego. Right here with all the swords looking back going, ha ha ha, I got you this time. Okay, good. I stopped you from moving ahead. I stopped you from getting these pentacles and this change, you fool. That's what altered ego does. Altered ego thinks it knows better. This is big energy on the table. You have 3 kings. There's only 4 in a deck. You have all 3. The only one missing is the King of Swords. So this is saying for this next 2 weeks, be very aware of your inner dialogue and your thoughts and what's going on, because you are in the process of creating and assisting this change. You are shape-shifting, so you may feel uncomfortable about it. You may feel nervous about it. You may be feeling a lot of different old emotions around it. So watch what you're thinking. Watch what you're aligning with. It will be very, very, very telling. Many of you have been doing this and you're realizing, oh my God, this is so true. The more that I entertain those thoughts of somebody's out to get me, or they did me wrong, or something's up, moving in that direction versus just saying, you know what? I don't understand what's going on. I'm not clear. I'm just going to move out of the way, give it over to the divine, and let the energy flow. When it comes up, I'm only going to think positively. And some of you are really in that energy, realizing, oh my God, the stories, the internal stories I would make up around situations Now when I'm consciously choosing to see the positive and think on the positive, I'm seeing all of that transmute, and things are happening in my life and showing up more positive than they ever have been. Then you stop and pause and go, whoa, it really was me all the time. My thoughts and my feelings and my words. It's sobering, it's humbling, and it could bring up a lot of different feelings. Do not get stuck in any of the guilt, shame, blame, blah, blah, blah. Just go, wow, grateful I am that I'm seeing it. And that today, in the now moment, I can make a difference. Tomorrow will not be the way yesterday was. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Heal your thoughts, heal your body. Your beliefs either give you power or take it away. These totally sum up this whole reading, guys. Love it. It is very beautiful. Yes, this is big energy. I've been telling my members every day, buckle up, buttercups. We are on this ride through this cosmic energy. Just hold on. Change is coming. We've been asking for this change. It is here. And just because we ask for change doesn't mean when it shows up, it's comfortable. This right here is letting me know, yeah, it's not very comfortable, but you are holding fast to the higher truths and higher knowledge with all of these kings. You are taking these lessons and alchemizing them. Whatever people have thrown at you, taken away from you, held you back, you are now using all of that to build your new life and your new empire. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, let's get a Moonology card to wrap this up. Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. I pour my love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. Woo. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yep, we've already talked about that. Definitely stay in balance. Prosperity lies ahead. What was I talking about with Taurus and prosperity? Yep. Guys, many people throw in the towel, give up, or go back to the old habits, thoughts, and patterns right before their breakthrough. Why? Because it's darkest before the dawn, right before the breakthrough, everything comes at you. Holy crap, another Taurus card. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. We are moving towards the full moon with a Taurus eclipse. Big, big energy. This is a big 2-week period for you. Use it to your advantage. Will it be challenging? Absolutely. Can you do it? Absolutely. Is it impossible? Hell no. The word impossible, break that up. It says, I'm possible. You absolutely can do this. I believe in you, but that doesn't matter if you don't believe in you. All right, beautiful heart. As always, I am sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Quick announcement. If this resonated with you, hit the like and subscribe button. I have my views and the people who watch my videos is 3 times the amount of subscribers I have. So help a girl out. Also, if you are dealing with narcissism in any way, shape, or form in your life, my new course, the Narcissistic Playbook, has dropped. So that information is in the description box below. All right, guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.